Alright, in the free Ford 500 here, thought I'd do an update on my way to work. I've been driving this car daily, pretty much every day for about a week, a little over a week, I guess, week and a half. And it's been pretty good. I've actually put a lot of miles on it. I took it on a trip up to Connecticut and back. That was 250 miles, and just driving all over the place around here, work and home and grocery store and everywhere else. And I put about 550 miles on it or so, I would guess. Something like that. Yeah, I got 187,656, and I believe the car had 187,092 when I got it registered. So it's been pretty good. It needs shocks, front struts. It definitely needs that. So I'm going to start with the front struts, and hopefully that's the rear struts are better. They feel better when I do the bounce test. So I know with struts it can be a little hard to tell, but the fronts are definitely shot. Anyway, I gotta say, I'm like a rear-wheel drive body-on-frame guy, but this car is not bad. It's got a good driving position. It's not down low like I find a lot of cars, newer cars, to be. And I do remember Ford made a point of mentioning how it has, what do they call it, command seating or something like that, which was a first in a sedan or something. They sort of touted that as a feature at the time. But it's got a comfortable driving position. I mean, it's got really good visibility. Huge mirrors and a lot of glass area. It really doesn't have any blind spots. And I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed with how much I'm actually liking this car. The one major detraction of this car, which I remember people saying about this when it was new, is that it is slow. On the highway, it's not so bad. Like passing power, I'd say it's reasonable for what it is on the highway. It's really, I don't feel it terribly lacking, but off the line, like accelerating from a stop, this car is slow. And I've driven Ford Tauruses with this same 3-liter Duratec, and they feel just as slow. So it's not like anything specifically wrong with this engine or this car. It's just the nature of the 3-liter Duratec just being kind of a slug. So anyway, I guess that's about it. So back in the free Ford 500 again. Another day, another commute. Anyway, I don't have much experience driving cars with CVTs. This car, being the all-wheel drive version of the 500, has a CVT. It's really weird to get used to it because I'm used to driving conventional automatics, but look here, when you accelerate, the RPMs just climb kind of slowly, but weird, no shift. Yeah, see, it's it's weird. You're accelerating, the RPMs just go to stay at the same spot, very slowly climb if you continue to accelerate. Of course, I'm behind a slow, out-of-state van. I've driven a Nissan Altima with a V6 and a CVT, and I've driven a couple of 4-cylinder Subarus with a CVT, and the Subarus didn't feel very smooth at all. They were very jerky. And the Nissan I thought was pretty good, and this is actually even smoother. You very rarely feel any kind of weird, like when you're downshifting or something, any kind of weird shuddery thing like I felt in a lot of CVT cars that I've driven. So, but it's been a pretty good daily driver so far, and the only real issue I have with it is I'm getting check engine light codes, or check engine light with codes for it's running lean occasionally. So I've been trying to diagnose that. I've checked for intake leaks, you know, like spraying around the intake manifold and the intake air tube, and I haven't found any leaks at all, so I'm not really sure why I'm getting those codes, but the car does seem to run and drive normal other than that, so further diagnosis of the issue will hopefully reveal what's wrong. Could be a lot of things. Could be something to do with the DPFE on the AGR, or could be something with fuel injectors or whatever. So I'll just have to continue to mess with this and learn about fuel trims and such, and hopefully diagnose what's going on with this. But that's it for now. So far, I'm pretty pleased. Free car. Just really not bad. Alright, I'll see you.